Good morning, everybody. Man, can I just say God is good, and the view today is glorious. See if I can walk back without tripping and fall. Check that out. Bright sun, no rain clouds, beautiful mountains here in Appalachia. It's pronounced Appalachia, people. But that's just kind of my morning. Let's jump into doctrine, okay? So we've been talking about that for a while. I'm not going to recount it this morning. If you want to check it out, watch one of the previous videos. The reason is because I got to do some recaps on our last couple of doctrines, because we're capping off almost like a mini 3-set of doctrines today. 2 videos ago, talked about God coming to us, that we were broken, we couldn't make it to him. He's perfect, he's big, we are wicked and we're small. And so God, in his infinite power and love, said, I'm making a way, I'm coming to you, and Jesus Christ was born, okay? He came to us, walked where we walk, ate what we eat, breathed the air that we breathe. And then last week, we talked about the reason that he came. The reason he came was to die. Us in our brokenness, we had pulled ourselves away from the source of all reality in life. And so we were destined to die. And in a removal from that power, we continue to try to feed back into our own wants and needs and desires. And so we are selfish. And that's why wars and fights are not caused by religion. They're caused by just men. Okay, that's the common denominator in all fights, people. Okay. And so because of that, something had to be done. So one who was still connected to that power source, God himself, Jesus, second part of the Trinity, we talked about the Trinity earlier, he came to us and died. Paid the price we couldn't pay so that we could be gifted the power, the love that he has freely, the perfect life that he has. He said, I'll swap you. I'll take the death you're destined and deserving of, and I will give you the perfect life that I have. So that way when Christ now looks upon those who are his, he does not see anything but the perfect life lived of his son, Jesus Christ. No matter what we've done that day or that month or that week or that year or in our life. Today, we finished that. 3 days later, after Good Friday, Easter happens. The God of the universe ripped reality apart and came back from the dead. Jesus Christ declared victory over my sin, over your sin, over the brokenness of this world, over the fall of sickness and decay and pride and selfishness. And he got up. He just stopped being dead. He's that big, that powerful. He just didn't want to be dead no more, so he stopped. And I know this seems crazy. Like the fact that I, as a 30-year-old, semi-intelligent person, I'd say, would anchor all of what I believe, all of what I push my life toward, would already be trying to instill something so important to my 2-year-old son as the resurrection of a guy from the dead 2,000 years ago. And I don't have time to get into these in a 5-minute video on a Thursday morning. But I want you to know that this is not just a fairy tale or a myth or a might-be truism that people have wanted for history. But there is real evidence for this. That it is historical, I would say, fact, that Jesus lived 2,000 years ago, he died 2,000 years ago, and then 3 days later, the world was changed, and the most logical explanation of that event would be that the Son of God got up. I'd love to hear your questions. If you want any more on this or historical reasons why Jesus' resurrection is true, leave a comment below, put a note, do something. Love you guys.